Welcome everybody to Hammer TV and the people in the Talksport yesterday disrespected the West Ham way. Quaker, Afari and Matisse have talked about the West Ham problem, but my main problem has to go to Quaker Afari. Quaker Afari has said the West Ham way is fake. And we are ungrateful. It makes us sound like we are ungrateful for what Moyes did for us during his reign as West Ham manager. Let's talk about this. Okay, David Moyes took us to two semi-finals, one final, one trophy. It was my favorite West Ham memory. But you can't just say this whole conversation that you had on Talksport pissed me off because you're talking about us being ungrateful and not knowing the West Ham way when you don't even support West Ham. Do you even support West Ham? No, you don't. No, you do not support West Ham. You support Chelsea. And you're talking about, oh, we won trophies. Yes, we won the Conference League. Yes, we won the Conference League. But we had to work hard with limited amount of cash. Unlike you guys who got the richest owners in the Premier League that time during the Roman Abramovich era. There's teams like Man City, PSG, Chelsea can splash their cash and win trophies, but we have to work hard to get what we need. We don't have the unlimited funding that you guys had during the 03 to 2022 era. So you can't compare that. Second, you guys can't say to us that we are ungrateful for what we've done and then Moyes out. When we've got the Chelsea history from 2003 to 2022, the era of greatness for Chelsea. You guys can't chat. You guys haven't even won trophies before the Abramovich era during the Premier League. Before the Abramovich era, how many trophies have you won compared to the Abramovich era? Less. You guys didn't compete for top four. You guys didn't compete for Champions League. You guys didn't win. You guys didn't compete for the Premier League. So what are you on about that we are ungrateful? And you know what? Before I making this video, I have made a list of every Chelsea manager that won a trophy, but then they left the club. And we have to start with Chelsea's greatest manager of all time, Jose Mourinho, the guy that started the Abramovich era into greatness. The guy that called himself the special one. Jose Mourinho, 04, 05, 05, 06, won 3 Premier League titles. So 2 Premier League titles, FA Cup 3 times, won the League Cup. First spell, fell out with Abramovich over transfers and style. Second spell, poor results and dressing room unrest. One word that I can think of, unfucking grateful. You got ungrateful from the owners, ungrateful for the players that had unrest with Mourinho. Just stupidity. Second, King Carlo Ancelotti has won the Premier League and the FA Cup 2009 and 11. But guess what? You guys sacked the guy that won the trophies, the Premier League and the FA Cup after the second season. By the way, they did win trophies Ancelotti did win trophies with Real Madrid. Mourinho's won trophies as well of the post-Chelsea era. This guy, you guys are wanting to be sacked 09 to 10-11 because you finished second in the league the following season. Bullshit. Bullshit. Roberto Di Matteo. Chelsea have never, ever won the Champions League before the Abramovich era started. That's right, they have never won the Champions League. And in this exact season, they've won the FA Cup. And guess what? It gets even worse. That's right, it gets even worse. You guys sacked the first ever Chelsea manager to win the Champions League because of the same reason why you sacked Mourinho, because you guys apparently had poor performances 13-14. Oh my god. And you're calling us ungrateful. These guys are calling us ungrateful, guys. Remember, these guys are calling us ungrateful. Ungrateful, my ass. Rafa Benitez. Rafa, yes. Mr. Miracle of Istanbul. Chelsea manager winning the Europa League and fine. He won the Europa League as an interim manager and left playing planned despite winning a trophy. Main reason, he just finds you guys ungrateful. And let's go back to Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho. You guys are ungrateful. You guys are ungrateful. You guys are ungrateful. You guys are ungrateful. Jose Mourinho has won the Premier League and the League Cup 14-15 season, but he got sacked. Sacked after a disaster attachment offence in the 15-16 season and internal conflicts. Again, you guys are bloody disgraceful for sacking your best ever manager. And now let's go for Antonio. Not Mikel Antonio, guys. Antonio Conte. Premier League winner. FA Cup winner. Sacked after falling out with the board and finishing 5th in the league. I wonder how many, the amount of time I'm saying right now, I wonder how many times have you guys have said, sack him. Sack all of them. I'm trying to understand. Just help me out. Maurizio Sarri has won the Europa League, but he left for Juventus, reportedly unhappy with the English football culture. I wonder whose fault is that, and I wonder how many Chelsea fans have said, Sarri out. Sarri out. And of course, the guy has won them all. Mr. Thomas Tuchel, England's manager. And this is really not fun. But he sat in the early new ownership of Todd Bowley. But he's won the Champions League, Super Cup, and World Cup. See, the managers I've listed have been sacked. And you guys thought we were ungrateful. managers have been listed. I'm surprised there's so many managers, but it's ungrateful as you guys are for winning everything that you can. But and having fallouts with those managers who's had successful times. Like Mourinho, Conte. Conte's on the it was the manager of the Napoli that last season, but still, man. I mean, he didn't, but still, you guys had so much success as a manager because you guys didn't work your way up. You guys actually had an unlimited amount of cash, and smaller teams like West Ham, smaller teams like Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest are all suffering because of your laziness of like buying rich expensive players to move yourself up. That you guys are just not appreciating the history of your club, which is really sad and pathetic for me. Batiste, Afari, you can watch my video if you want. But like these are, I'm just stating facts. Reply to me in the comments if you want. I don't, I'm free to talk. But you guys can't say we don't, West Ham way is fake if you guys became a billionaire club winning trophies by becoming a billionaire club. Thanks guys for watching this video. I've been ill for 11 days, so I couldn't do as much videos as I wanted as Neutral Perspective and Hate View. But until I get better, I will be doing Neutral Perspective and Hate View. They both will be coming back. Two thanks to the subscribers who've subscribed to my channel, by the way. Thank you guys. 5 more to go for road to 70. Peace. I'm out. Come on, you are.